It is, I don't know what time it is. It's early-ish. Or Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Today is the big day. My book goes live today. The ebook goes live today. The print book will go live later. But, I'm exhausted. I didn't go to sleep till 4-ish this morning. And so I slept about 4 hours. Yeah, because I had to wake up at like 8:30. Get my kid ready for summer camp. She did not go because she was also up till 4:30. She's still in my bed, sleep backwards, feet in my face, like a typical kid. Yeah, she didn't wake up for camp, but I had to get up at 8:30 to try to wake her up, and then I dozed off again. I woke up 10 minutes to 9 so I could text the camp counselor or call and let him know that she wasn't coming today. And I can't even focus on it. I am still in the bed, obviously. As I am trying to rest as much as possible because I know once I get up and get going, that's it. Yeah. So, I bet you're probably wondering, like, why were you up till 4, Kiana? You need to get your sleep. Why'd you have your kid out till 4 and I can hear the, like, negative Nancy's now? There's a bad parenting having your kid out that late and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I took my kid to go see her dad last night. He drives trucks now. And, excuse me. He drives trucks. And stopped in Irvine, California, which is like 90 miles away from LA. And, yeah, I took her to go see him. And I waited until 10:30 at night to do that because I didn't know whether or not I was going to take her, because at the time I didn't realize it, but now I do. I had a lot of bitterness towards him that I had unconfronted. I had unconfronted bitterness towards him and resentment. And so I didn't feel like he should, like, there was a part of me that felt like he shouldn't see her because of all of the hell I've had to go through with him just not being there. And, but then there's a bigger part of me that's like, that's her dad, and I can't be the reason why they don't have the relationship. And I had to get advice and seek wise counsel because I couldn't come to that conclusion on my own. I had to get help with deciding whether or not to take her, and I did finally. And I waited until, it wasn't until 10 o'clock at night when I came to that conclusion. But I took her. And she had a great time. She was really surprised because I didn't tell her where we were going. I just told her to get in the car and let's go. And she is very much so a grandma. Not your typical 5-year-old, and did not want to leave the house once we were inside. She just wanted to stay home. And she doesn't like road trips or going anywhere unless I tell her where we're going. And for the most part, I do. Like, I let her know what's happening for the day, so there's no surprises or anything like that. Like, I have a very open or communicative parenting style. Like, I let her know what our plans are for the day, what I'll be doing, what she's gonna be doing, so that way, even if she's not gonna remember, she'll have a general idea, like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, or that's gonna happen, or like I remind her of activities as they come up. Like yesterday, or like, I shouldn't use yesterday, I'll use Thursday as an example, because Thursdays are the busier days. So, I'll tell her the night before, like, okay, you're going to camp tomorrow, so we have to pack your lunch and, get your water bottle and blah, blah, blah. But then after camp, we're going to leave camp early because you have to go to Taekwondo. And then after Taekwondo, you'll go see your tutor. And then after your tutor, mommy has class and I do martial arts, so we'll be going back to the school, and so we'll pack extra snacks or we'll do blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell her that Wednesday night so that she knows what to expect for Thursday. And then I'll just remind her, like, okay, don't forget, today you see your tutor and you leave early today to go to Taekwondo. So she's used to, like, having a schedule. So if anything isn't on the schedule, or if I haven't told her, she's like, what's happening? You did not tell me this. It's not like I ask her permission. She's like, you didn't tell me this was happening, so I'm not going for it. So last night when I was like, okay, come on, let's go. We got somewhere to go. She's like, where are we going? Why didn't you tell me this before? Why are we leaving so late? I have questions. I don't want to go. Yeah, and she's been on this thing recently where she wants me to leave her at home by herself because she thinks she's big enough to watch herself. So she was like, can I just stay home? I'm like, no, kid, you gotta go because this is for you. So anyway, after we did all of that and I went and picked up my friend, my sister from church, we drove the 90 miles to Irvine, and she got to see her dad, and she was really surprised and really happy. And I was really uncomfortable the entire time, and I know he could feel that, and I feel bad for him for that because he could feel my uncomfortability, because I didn't realize there was a part of me that wanted her to, like, reject him so that he felt bad for missing so much of her life. And the fact that the exact opposite happened, like, when I pointed out her dad and I was like, there goes your dad, and I opened the car door, she took off running to him and jumped into his arms and hugged him, and it was like no time had passed at all. And he's been there the entire time, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what? How does this even, what? And it made me upset because I wanted there to be something, There was nothing. I'm gonna yawn a lot in this video. I would apologize, but I'm not sorry. I'm tired. Yeah. She was excited to see him, and acted like no time had passed, and like, it was just no big deal for her to see him. Like, it was something that she always did, and I couldn't figure it out, and I was, like, upset for a moment, and I realized that my feelings toward him are not her feelings towards him, and I still have some hurt there from him abandoning us, and that's something that I have to work through because it can't affect their relationship, because my relationship with him is different than hers. All she knows him as is her dad, and whatever memories they create when he does see her is what she holds on to, and that's all that matters to her. It doesn't matter that he wasn't there. It doesn't matter that he didn't buy her diapers. It doesn't matter that he never changed a diaper. It doesn't matter that he hasn't been in the hospital with her when she's sick. None of that stuff matters. It doesn't matter that he doesn't take her to martial arts or know that she has a tutor. And yes, my kid is going to tutoring in the summer. Education is important. And one day a week is not going to kill her. So, yeah, it doesn't matter that he's not present for any of that stuff. What does matter is that he is present, is when he is present, and that's what matters most to her. So, yeah. I had to confront after their visit, even during their visit, because I wanted to like punch him in the face and cry all at the same time, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, why is this making me so uncomfortable? And it's because I wanted her, a piece of me wanted her to have the same feelings towards him that I have. And that's not good, because I have to keep those things, not even keep those things separate. I have to deal with them and confront them. And the great thing about me, I think anyway, is that once I recognize something and I'm able to identify it, I like to deal with it. I don't like to let stuff just sit and fester and like have knowledge of something and not do anything about it. Like, there's no way I can know that I'm bitter towards a person or have unforgiveness and not try to, and just keep it there. That's not even, I'd be a hypocrite is what I'd be, because I couldn't say I'm a follower of Christ and I'm not forgiving. And that's like anyway, if get on a soapbox. Yeah, so I started identifying and working through the root of the bitterness and the unforgiveness last night so that I could forgive him and not be bitter towards their relationship, so that I can continue to encourage it for as long as he wants to have a relationship with her and for as long as she wants to. And even encourage it past that part, because that's true forgiveness, is me going above and beyond what's required. Like, if you think about, well, for me anyway, I think about Jesus, and he went above and beyond what was required of him for our forgiveness, because he could have just left it at dying on the cross and that could have just been it. But then he made the apostles and gave them the mandate to educate and to teach people about what Jesus did and why he did it, so that they have the opportunity to receive salvation and to continue doing it even to this day. Like, him dying on the cross for our sins was enough, but then he chose to give people the charge of education, to ensure that people understood, or that they even knew about his sacrifice, so they have the chance to receive him as personal Lord and Savior. Not saying that what I'm doing is anything close to that, but because it's not, but it is unforgiveness will stop me from going above and beyond, like driving to Arvine at 10:30 at night, or driving to wherever he is, or making phone calls and being persistent on behalf of my kid. And not persistent in the sense of pressuring him for money or take care of your kid or do this and do that, but simply persisting and encouraging the relationship when he starts to drop the ball, and making sure that he doesn't. And that seems like a lot, and I know there's a lot of people that'll say, oh, I'm not doing that, and blah blah blah, and that may not be your conviction. And if it's not, that's fine, but it's mine. And so I have to make sure that my heart is in right standing so that I can do that, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that anybody that I come in contact with or that I have personal relationship with, not even personal on that sense, but anybody that I come in contact with or have a relationship with in any capacity, I want to make sure that the life that I lead and the character that is displayed lets them know, even if I don't say it, because I don't go about my day and be like, hey, Christian here, disciple. I don't do that. I just live my life. But I live it in a way that I think is pleasing to God, and that lets people know that there's something different about me, so that maybe they'll ask and it'll give me the opportunity to offer them salvation. And her dad is not saved. And so my charge is that, or my hope is that in him seeing a change in me and my relationship with him, that it'll move him to change so that he can have a better relationship with his kid. Ultimately, like, yes, salvation is important, but it's not something that I could force on him. You know what I'm saying? But if he sees a change in me, maybe it'll make him it'll give him the desire to change. And the desire to change would be for him to be a present parent. I'm not talking about relationship, because that ship has sailed. That ship doesn't even have sails anymore. It's sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and it's in Davy Jones's locker. I'm sorry. All right, do y'all want to create a paperback too? Will it let me?
I don't think so yet, because you need your SPN. You'll just add that.
Okay. Continue setup.
Sorry, I'm just gonna lick my fingers on your vlog.
Whatever. Alright, so.
My hands on my pants.
Also fun.
Okay, memoir.
We did all of this. Memoir, homelessness, foster care, what are the keywords? Advocacy?
Yeah.
Self-help?
Social issues, self-help. Women's studies? I don't know, you're a woman.
I don't know, we study.
And frogs, just randomly. People looking up frogs. I'm kidding.
No frogs?
Whatever. If you think there's a random keyword people will look for and then come to you. Motherhood. Oh no, actually that's a better one. It's abuse. Yeah.
Alright. The categories have already been said. I don't have to worry about the age thing. Make it a pre-order. Save and continue. I'm done.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Yes, I want my digital rights. No, I'll upload the book, the file I want for customers later. Cover is there. There is no preview. We're not putting an IBS in.
Not yet.
Save.
Oh, publisher.
Oh, oops. Okay, go back. Back to content. Continue without saving. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. It won't come out.
I have those. Look at the light. Look at the light.
That's what Michelle said. It didn't work.
Doesn't work for you?
No.
Everybody's different.
Right?
No.
No?
Isn't it just the letter K?
No.
Okay, I've never seen that before, what you just did. But if you want it the other way, it doesn't matter, because I can fix it. If you want KHAY squared.
It might be K squared. I don't remember.
Well, what do you want?
Either is fine.
Guess what? We can change it.
Okay, fine.
So if you want it this, or if you want it the other one.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
KHAY. K squared, spelled that way. Used to be the name of my baking business.
Oh.
So it's probably just habit.
Okay. Do we want everybody seeing all your
No.
Okay, I'm gonna look. This is a donut. This is you.
Did I do all this? 35, $2.99. Allow. Nope. Don't lend my book. Submit for pre-order.
Ah. Now what happens? Done? Okay. Huh? Okay, let's say it. So it can take up to 72 hours, but here, let's, they always say that, but things, how are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold this on you while I do let's see.
I'm in shock a little bit right now.
Okay.
My donut. Master Davis, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is a vegan, gluten-free carrot donut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's none of those things, but it's okay.
Let's see. Thanks. Let's see your viewers. Wait, I'm gonna do this. We're looking it up to see if it's here. Oh man, I can't see a thing.
Oh gosh, Kim.
What? I want to buy it. I want to be the first one to buy it.
It would help if I knew how to spell viewers.
Yeah, I think I just spelled it wrong too. Let's see if it's up yet. Is it up?
I don't know.
What's happening?
I thought it was up.
Wait, let me see here. Let me do with your name. Kiana. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Nope. I'm just on Amazon in general.
Yeah. Okay, it'll take a few minutes because it has to go through their system. But look, this is what it's gonna look like. Wait, get my name up. Yes, this is your book, not my book.
Let me come up. You don't want your name there?
Would be proud to have my name there, but it's your book.
So?
Okay. Okay, well now we wait here and eat some donut. It's gluten free and stuff.
We tell no lies.
Okay. Then it's filled with oil and sugar.
Mm-hmm.